Hey guys, this is Wes out here at the 2018 Amgen Tour of California. We are hanging out in the parking lot the day before the race with some of our sponsored teams. Right here is the Quick Step team car, and what I'm going to do is talk about our featured Seasucker team rack, 9-bike team rack. So basically 2 years ago we signed a contract with the UCI, and they are currently using our team racks exclusively at all the World Championships. Last year was in Bergen, Norway. This year is going to be in Austria. And one of the benefits of our rack is that it can go on any car in the world. So in the past, teams were restricted to their sponsored vehicles, and every single year they'd have to replace that team rack. Now the situation has completely changed. They get one of our team racks, goes on any vehicle every single year, comes on and off in mere seconds. And I'm going to demonstrate just how easy this rack is. So the Seasucker bike racks are one of the most innovative, forward-thinking things going on in cycling right now. They're super easy to use. I'm going to show you how to do it right now. So what you see here is an industrial strength vacuum cup. Super easy to use. To attach, all the customer needs to do is pump on this pump until the orange indicator band disappears. Once that happens, it's indicating all the air has been removed from underneath that cup, and it now has a 210-pound pull strength rating. It can go on any surface of any car without any fit kits, accessories, adapters. It's not a permanent solution. It can swap from vehicle to vehicle. So here to demonstrate the ease of use of the Seasucker 9-bike team rack, I have here Una, one of Quick Step's mechanics, here to show you how easy, exactly how it's done. So you can see the Seasucker team rack features 4 race-ready bikes that are off in about 3 seconds, back on in about 2 seconds. Makes life super easy for the teams. So one thing I do want to point out, and the difference between our consumer models and our pro models, is the way that the bikes are affixed to the rack. So in our consumer models, everything is fork mount installed, but with the Pro Series, everything is by the crank arm, and it makes life super easy for the teams. When they need a bike in a pinch, it's quick and simple. Obviously both wheels are on, that bike is off and going.
Hey, my name is Sándor. I'm engineering and designing for Seasucker in the past 5 years. Let me introduce you guys a little bit closer that 9-bike team rack, which is an official UCI rack in the last 2 years, and holds 9 bike, 4 race ready. You can see on the background the bike loads up, held by the crank arm on the side. So all the 4 race ready bike is ready to go, get off the car, get ready to race, and we got another 5 bikes in the middle, which is like fork mounted. The beauty about the rack, there is no welding joints, it's all bolted, all CNC machined, which gives you ability to adjust the rack to the size of the bike. The other good thing about the rack, because there is no welding joint, the whole rack is actually breaks down and be able to transfer in a larger suitcase from race to race, and because of the vacuum cup, allowed to put on any different car.
So I want to talk about the origins of Seasucker and how the company really got off the ground and got started. It all got started by an individual by the name of Chuck Casagrande in Florida, who is an avid outdoorsman, loves boating, loves fishing, loves cycling. And the concept really began when Chuck didn't want to drill holes into his fiberglass boats. Boats, super expensive. He said, there's no way in the world I'm drilling into this thing in case I have to sell it one day. So he started doing some research and found out that an industrial strength vacuum cup can get the job done, and he can move it around to any place on the boat, wherever he wants it for that day. So it started with a hold your beer concept, and it slowly started to graduate. You know, he's a cyclist himself. He got out on the road and said, maybe the same concept will work in that arena, in the cycling industry. And 10 years later now, who could have believed it, that we are now one day away from the 2018 Amgen Tour of California, and we have our 9-bike race-ready team racks on Quick Step floors and Action right now, that are carrying 9 bikes at a time, scooting down the highway at 80 miles an hour, held down by 8 vacuum cups. It's a pretty cool story, and it's really spreading across the world as far as consumer racks as well. So obviously the team rack is super cool and great for a pro team, but if you're watching at home and you think that this concept might work for you, and you'd like a rack that you can swap from car to car, if you're leasing a car, renting a car, you could travel with it, all the benefits, check out csucker.com, come and learn a little bit more about the company. We might just have a rack for you.